I emailed him or I emailed everybody and he didn't get back to me.
Hope he's just fine. Okay, we are ready.
Okay.
Moses, did you use the T-applet at all or no?
Not really.
I didn't. It tells you to open it, but there's.
Yeah,
but
that's just to see the degrees or whatever they call it, what was it called? Some.
Degree of
yeah. DF, the DF part.
Yeah.
Degrees of freedom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just to see how it works, but you don't do nothing with it really.
Okay. So the first two answers are the same as usual.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 3, they want to know what's different about the assumption of the standard deviation and how it's changed. And
so number 3. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What were you saying, Pauline?
No, nothing. I was just reading it for number 3, and I put that the assumption was unknown now.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, or the standard deviation was unknown.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so are you guys just see? I'm getting frustrated because I can't do this writing it out. I have to use the applet. I'm not being able to figure out the correct answer that matches the applet. Are you guys trying to do it both ways, or are you just using the applets?
On what? Oh, on the next.
On your homework.
You know, I don't really have to. I don't use the applet very often. The only time I use the applet is when it talks about like probability stuff. Or
I'm sorry, I'm not talking about the applet. I'm talking about the Excel sheets.
I think this one is the only one that we can do without the Excel. I think I kind of forgot how I did it, but I think this number 4 we can do it with the formula.
Number 3. What was it? Number 3. Sorry, it was kind of behind.
It was the first one. It wasn't known.
Oh yeah, unknown. Right, yeah.
Number 4. We just have to know what's going on. We don't even need to do any math for number 4. So we just look at the problem and then he asks you, is the standard deviation unknown? You just put yes or no.
It's not known. It states it.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. It's yes, right?
No.
No, it's no, because you never known the standard deviation. Yeah, I read that. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
And then it tells you what is the value of t. The next question.
This was the only one that I could do.
Yeah, that's when you do the
formula. Is that the reading, right? That the guy that invented.
Can we have one person talk at a time?
Okay.
Sorry.
What were you saying,
For this one, that's the only problem where you can actually do the formula without the Excel sheet. So the formula for the t, you guys remember what it is for today's lesson? I think it's I forgot what it's called. The X with a line on top.
X.
Yes. Minus the mean divided by the S, which is which is 6 right here, which is the what is it called? The sample standard deviation. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not the real. It's not the true deviation, but the sample. I get confused with that. The point is that that's the S is the 6 on this problem. So it's X minus the mean divided by S, and then S divided by the square root of n. So if we just replace those numbers, we put t equals, which is the mean? The mean is 8, right? On this problem?
The X bar is 11, right?
Is this?
Oh, yeah, you're right. 11.
11 minus 8.
11 minus... Yes, you're right, Nancy. 11 minus 8.
By S
and then divide that by S, which is 6, divided by the square root of 9. And that should give you the answer.
Well, that's easy. 3 divided by 6.
So that should be the value of T.
Moses, are you using this formula?
Let me see. Yes, that's the
Okay.
formula.
Okay.
So just kind of replace those with the information you have on the problem.
Which one are you using? Because it's not. I think what it's saying is, oh, your screen again.
This one.
Can you put it again, Kate?
Is this?
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
Yes,
0.1
that's it.
167. Oh, to one decimal point, so 0.2, I guess.
Is that what you got? What did you get?
Well, I got 0.16666. So if it's round to one decimal point, it's just 0.2, right?
No, that's not the answer.
So 11 minus 8 is 3.
Right.
Divided by 6 is 0.5. And then 0.5 divided by...
but let's do it the way Pauline does it. Let's do it like separate. Like first do the top by itself and then do the bottom by itself. And then you do the final division. That's how I did it. And that's how I got it right.
Yeah, so 3 divided by 6, right, is the first part. It gives you 0.5, correct? And then 0.5 divided by the square root of 9.
Mm-hmm. What did you get?
0.166666667.
You have to divide. You have to do the problem on the top,
Yes,
and then do
8 is 3, right?
yes. So
Well,
then you do 6 divided by the square root of 9, and that's 2. And then you divide 3 by 2, and you get 1.5.
Right.
Oh, okay. So, all right. I had the numbers plugged in right. I was just not doing it in their order. Okay.
And then on the next one is the one that Moses said that we can just copy. I wasn't as smart as Moses, and I had to type all this in myself. So
No, you're fine.
I'm a big dork, and I like to do
I think I just happened to have enough time today to play with all of this, but it took me a while. But yeah.
So I missed these problems, so I need your help, Moses, because I thought I knew what I was doing.
I'm sorry?
You'd think it was simple because it's written out for me, but it wasn't. So I need you to tell me what I did wrong.
Okay, let me go back and see if I can remember the steps. Because I'm going in between the quiz.
So I go to the body temp spreadsheet, right?
So we're number 6, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so
we're on number 6.
Okay. Then what's the question ask you? What is X? So you just plug in the numbers on the quantitative, whatever it's called, the other Excel document. Will we actually plug in the values?
Yeah, the inference one.
Yes. Plug in those numbers, and then let me open it too because I haven't opened it.
You're talking about the quantitative descriptive one?
No, it's quantitative inference procedures. It's a different one. Isn't the same?
It's the body temp one.
Yeah, you're gonna copy the values from the body temp, but not all of them. Just the ones that are on the quiz.
Does everybody mind if I share my screen?
Please.
No problem.
Please share your screen.
I don't
Okay.
know
Can you open it?
Because I think
what they're talking about.
okay.
But I
So,
just read the stuff. I didn't really spend much time actually trying to work on anything.
okay. So, this is what we're talking about. And can you guys see it?
Where do you get that at?
Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. I took all of those numbers from the quiz and I plugged them in. If you do it the easy way like Moses did, if you go to our homework and in the textbook, it has this same problem and you can just copy and paste those numbers. But right there in the quiz, it gives you the whole list of temperatures.
Where do you get that Excel document?
That's in so like if you go, okay, so if you're in your homework.
Go into the online textbook, Lance, for lesson 11.
The one I showed before that I couldn't open it.
Okay, yeah, that one. Okay. And then if you go into that textbook, then the online textbook, and you scroll down, it has the temperatures, this temperature thing. So
then all you do is plug in those variables down to 98.2, from 98 to 98.2. Plug them in, and it answers everything for you.
Well, I thought it did, but I got 3 of these wrong. So, Moses, the next question asks us what is the X bar, and so from here, what is the X bar?
Then you just go back to the X bar is just the mean.
So that's the 98.22.
Yeah, 98.6.
Where do you get that at on the thing?
Right here. But my thing is,
remember we're talking about the null hypothesis. So if you go back to read the question, it tells you the value of the null hypothesis, which is
you're right,
98.6.
So the answer he wants is 98.600 though.
Yeah, what is X? Then just 98.600,
right?
Let me check on my submission because I don't want you to get it wrong.
Round to 3 decimal places.
No. Hold on. I have 98.22. Okay, hold on. I'm getting all confused now.
I thought that the X bar was
first plug in the value of the null hypothesis, and then it will give you the X.
Okay, there's the null hypothesis, and then here's the mean.
Right. What's the value? It's a 98.22.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Okay.
98.220.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then ask you what is the value of S? So it should be right there too.
Okay, the value of S is going to be the 0.922.
Yes.
Okay, maybe these weren't the ones I missed.
Which one? What was the answer? Sorry.
0.922 for question 7.
Oh, okay.
It was this right here, Katie. So this is the X bar now because it used to be the mean.
Yeah.
And this is standard deviation, which is now the S.
Okay, that's the S. Yeah. Okay.
So then 8, what is the T-score?
And
so go back there.
Yeah, it's right there as well.
And you did you get that number?
Yes. It was a negative 1.843?
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Negative 1.843.
What is the p-value? It's on the thing.
Right here, it shows you the T value.
P.
The P.
Papa.
The probability.
What are you on? Oh, you're on the next one.
Yeah, the number 9. Question number 9.
So this is what you got for the p-value?
Is it 0.040?
Yeah.
Yeah. 0.040. So all the answers they're right there. You just gotta play with it.
Oh yeah. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Okay.
0.040, right?
Yes, 0.040.
Okay.
So now let's ask you, what is the correct decision based on this evidence? So we just gotta compare it to the alpha 0.05, and look at the p-value and the alpha, and if it's. Can you help me with that, Paulina? I got my notes right here.
Thanks. Fail is
Yeah, it's supposed to be greater than. It's supposed to be greater than. If it's less than the 0.05,
Mm-hmm.
then you reject it.
fail.
So what is it right now? The p-value is it 0.040? It's smaller, right? Than the alpha.
Yeah.
So we reject.
So reject.
Yes.
Reject null hypothesis.
Whoops. And is that what you got on your test?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm not sure which ones I missed now. I don't really know. And then this next one was the other thing where I went and I copied all of these, and Moses found them in the homework, so you don't have to do it the longhand way.
Okay. So right here, the only difference that we're just gonna change what we. Yeah. Now we just gotta replace those values. We're not gonna use the body temp anymore. We're gonna use the ones for the baby boom.
Yeah.
The baby boom document.
So
And we're gonna copy starting from the first one, 59, all the way till 61. It should be 21 values in total.
my Excel's taking a little bit of time to open up. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so then I copied all of them, and what's it asking now?
Wait. Did you do that? Show it again. Did you copy over the other one?
Oh, I already did it and saved it because I knew we were going to have to be opening and closing.
Why do you have numbers in the dark blue underneath the variable 1?
Yeah, you need to erase those. You need to erase the ones in the.
That's gonna mess up your numbers, your answer.
Well, no, that's part of it. Those are the rest of the numbers.
You don't want those in this. That's not asking for those. It's gonna skew the answers. You'll have wrong answers, I think. All you want is 59 down to 61.
Right.
You don't want the whole thing.
That's all I have. That's all I have is.
Why does it look different? It looks different.
Why does it? Yeah.
It's because I accidentally erased the cells.
Oh, the lines. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Just copy from the 14 format painter.
All right. So the p-value in there. What does it say it is?
But we got to change on the Excel document. Remember, it asks you for the null hypothesis, right? And right below the value of the null hypothesis, you got to change it to the one that says it's not equal to the one below.
I did that. Are we looking for 95 or 99?
Did you change it, Lance and Kate?
I don't have I don't have it open because
I can open the Excel.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
we're just trying to follow you guys.
Just make sure when you do have it open, you change
Ollie thing. Once I
okay.
this stuff, I can't have this video going and all my other stuff going because then I'm guys.
So do you see where Pauline changed it to not equal to?
Yes. Type of test.
Yes. Just make sure you change that because that's what it says on the
Okay.
problem.
Yeah, I'm taking note.
Okay, now you can get the what is it asking for? The p-value?
Right here.
Yeah,
But
the
what,
p-value.
are we at 99% or 95?
0.995. I got. Is that what you got?
What are you doing?
Right
Getting
here,
the p-value.
Yeah. Okay. 0.995. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the answer for it. Then you ask you again. Now you're gonna compare it with alpha, but not 0.05, and now it's gonna be 0.01. So we gotta compare it, the p-value to 0.01. Which one's
Okay.
smaller?
Hold on, Moses, because the level
Okay.
of significance, the alpha is 0.01, and so
Right.
we have to change this to the 0.99.
Wait, what number are we on?
11 and 12.
Okay, 0.995 is 11. So what are we changing the alpha? Is that regarding
No.
the decision we're making?
No, the problem itself, it has the alpha changed to 0.01.
Oh, we need. Okay, and we have to have it at. Okay, yeah.
But okay, so and this didn't dawn on me until I was getting tutored. But if the alpha is 0.05, then the other part of that would be you're looking for 95%. If the alpha is 0.01, you're looking for 99%.
Okay, I didn't get that part. That's what the class that I didn't really get last week.
Well, no, it's because I've been tutored a couple times this week.
Okay.
And she was just like, okay, so if you're looking for an alpha of 0.01, then you can assume that what percentage are you looking for?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And then if you're looking for an alpha of 0.05 or a 0.10, you know that you're looking for 95 or 90%.
Okay, so this is the way I just understood. I just understood a simple way for me to understand it. So I just follow the two rules, the p-value. If it's less than alpha, then we reject the null hypothesis. But if it's greater than alpha, then we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So in this case, it's greater than alpha. Correct?
Yes, because it's 0.9.
Right.
So then we'd fail to reject it.
Oh,
yes.
So if it's less than alpha, we reject it. If it's not less than alpha, we fail to reject.
Right.
Yes. And then
so the answer, this one is failed to reject.
And then you decide to try another alternative hypothesis, and this time you make it that the alternative U is going to be less than 40. So I went in here and I went to this test and I made it less than 40, and I watched what it did to the numbers, and it made it so that the p-value went down.
Uh-huh.
So
do you all understand what you're talking about? Just change the option.
It decrease?
Yeah, I went here, and right here we were on not equal to. Watch the p-value when I push not equal. It goes up to 0.995. When I change it back to less than, which is what they told us to change it to, it goes to 0.502, and so we know that the p-value is getting smaller, so it's decreasing.
That's right.
And then what decision do you make? And we failed to reject, right?
Yes.
If it failed to reject both of them, then. Well,
yeah.
Then,
yes. It's still bigger than alpha.
Okay, and then
sorry. So it's reject, right?
Fail to reject.
Fail to reject.
Oh, fail. Thank you.
And then
my computer is so slow. Okay, sorry.
You're fine.
So this we just do the formula from the first lesson in the week, right? This next.
Then the next one, if I understand it right, Moses, you're just going to go up here and change his confidence level from a 0.99 to a 0.95.
Right.
And then I don't know what the question is. What's the lower limit of the confidence interval? And so it gives us, it gives us the numbers right here. Here's the lower level and here's the upper level.
Okay. So what did you get for those?
I got 23.499.
Okay, so you is rounded to 1 decimal.
Oh, 5.
Yes.
23.5.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught that because I caught it the first time, but I was going to totally miss it that time.
Yeah, I was gonna submit it the other way too.
That's
but I got it on time.
And the upper is 56 point what?
Look at the screen.
It's right there. The level of.
Well,
That's just what we learned on the last class.
Yeah.
On the lesson 10.
Well, we need Polly's screen up.
I thought it's
Polly,
up.
you have to talk. Every time somebody else talks, then your screen goes away.
Oh, I didn't understand that. So this is the screen. This is the upper level right here.
Yes.
56.597, and then we're just going to take it to the 1 decimal, 56.6. And then thanks to Moses, we're all going to get 100% this time because I did not get 100%.
Moses is the hero this week.
Woohoo! Thank you, Moses.
Oh, no problem. You guys have been helping me a lot in the other classes. I just haven't had time to dedicate time to this class until today.
Did everybody sign up for Hangouts or WhatsApp?
No, I do have WhatsApp, but I don't know